A nuclear war doesn't start with a missile, it starts with a decision inside the White House or deep inside a military command center. One decision, minutes to act, no room for error. So, who actually controls America's nuclear weapons? Not generals, not Congress. The authority sits with one civilian leader, the President of the United States. If a nuclear strike is ever ordered, it comes from the President. But that decision is never blind. It's built on real-time intelligence. Data flows in from the CIA, the NSA, and US military early warning systems, missile detection satellites, radar networks tracking objects across continents, all feeding into one place, the National Military Command Center inside the Pentagon. This is where threats are confirmed. False alarm or real attack? They have minutes to decide. At the same time, the President connects with top officials. The Secretary of Defense, the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, leaders from US Strategic Command, through secure lines from the White House Situation Room. They present options. Fast, clear. What's happening? What are the risks? What happens next? Then the decision is made. But even now, nothing launches instantly. First, identity must be confirmed. The President uses authentication codes, often called the biscuit. Without it, the order is invalid. Right next to the President is the nuclear football, a briefcase carried at all times. Inside are pre-planned strike options, targets, scenarios, response strategies. Because in nuclear war, there's no time to build a plan. Once confirmed, the launch order is sent. An emergency action message, encrypted, precise, unmistakable. This goes directly to US Strategic Command. Now execution begins. Underground missile crews in states like Montana, Wyoming, and North Dakota receive the order. They verify the codes twice. 2 officers, 2 keys, turned at the same time. Missiles like the Minuteman III launch within minutes. At the same time, in the air, bombers prepare for deployment. Aircraft like the B-2 Spirit and B-52 Stratofortress. They can carry nuclear weapons across continents. They can be redirected, even recalled mid-mission. And deep beneath the ocean, Ohio-class submarines carry Trident II missiles, hidden, undetectable. This is the ultimate backup. Even if everything else is destroyed, these remain. 3 systems, land, air, sea, a complete nuclear triad. But none of them act alone. Without a valid presidential order, nothing moves, zero. And here's what makes the United States different. It does not follow a strict no first use policy, which means it can choose to strike first if it believes it has to. So when you put it all together, the president authorizes. Intelligence agencies inform. The Pentagon confirms. Strategic Command executes. Missiles in silos, bombers in the sky, submarines in the ocean. A system built for one purpose, deterrence. But at the center of it all, one decision maker, one moment, and a chain reaction the world can never take back.